to turn around fortunes at this struggling carrier. The airline, which recently reported a full-year loss of 116 million United States dollars, is in advanced stages of its sale of assets, including land and planes.
Kenya Airways is expected to report an improvement in operating profit and narrower losses at the end of March. This is part of a broader plan to keep the carrier flying after 3.5 years of financial losses. The airline is also considering cutting the number of staff after a review of staffing needs.
We are still in debt, clearly. We told you last year we were looking for $200 million in terms of bridge money to allow us to have working capital in order to prepare the long-term capital structure of the business. We drew 100 million mid last year. We are about to draw the second 100 million to allow us to have flexibility in the business today, and also to allow the creditor position to reduce. From a bottom line point of view, operating profit, we will see an improvement this year, clearly, because as we told you that operating profit is a strong lever for us. Of course, the loss will reduce, but we will have, of course, some big hits.
The Airways has already sold 2 Boeing 777-200s and subleased 3 Boeing 777-300s and 2 Boeing 787 planes to cut costs. Shareholders, including the Kenyan government, with a 29.8% stake, broadly supported the plan so far.
We already made decisions around aircrafts. So today, we've sold 777-200s, 2 of them, they're out of the network. The 777-300s, we are subleasing those. We're subleasing another 2 787s. So all those actions have been taken. Those are painful decisions in a business. People decisions are much more sensitive, and the thing about people decisions, it's not that you can just make a casual approach to them. We have to make, as part of the holistic view of the plan, a solid review of where do we need to take reductions, what sort of quantum do we need, what's the impact of that, and how do we finance it.
Nguze says flights to West Africa were seeing higher demand as Ebola cases had come to an end in the region, adding that he was confident of a rise in tourist numbers to Kenya.
There's a mixed bag in terms of passenger demand. What I see is that there's a sense of stability coming back in Africa, having seen some reduced numbers in last year, particularly into West Africa, where we had the Ebola issues. Tourism is still taking time to pick up, but it will come back, and I think I am optimistic about the possibilities going ahead.
The carrier has also cited rising debts due to new plane purchases and competition from Gulf carriers for their losses.
And 5 years since